Hey everybody, this is CaptPolak, and today we're playing Civilization Beyond Earth along with the DLC Rising Tide. Now, I've been meaning to play this DLC for such a long time though, but I've been caught up with so much stuff going on. I've had other videos to work on, and well, I'm grateful that I can actually do this, especially when I have some time on my hands. I actually have finals at the moment though, but I'm taking a quick break because I've been kind of up for the past 48 hours or so, focusing on studying, making sure I get good grades, pass and everything, and, well, all that good stuff. And, well, I decided to actually do this game, I believe, last night while taking my break, and as you can see, I've grown a bit. I've decided to play as the Slavic Federation. Well, one, because I'm Polish, and two, it's Slavic, and, well, I just love some Slavic people. Well, some. As long as they really don't discriminate and what. Okay, anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. Yeah, today I'll be discussing some stuff that was introduced into the new DLC. First of all, as you can see, we have now ocean cities, or I guess the proper term would be aquatic cities, where we have cities that are on the water, but also we can move them too. So I'll give you a good example of. Wait, hold on. Why can I not move you? Here we go. Here. We can actually move our cities over one space after each turn, which is a pretty cool thing. If you want to actually build a super city and just move it across the map and eventually park it right next to the enemy if you wanted to. Which is kind of cheatsy though, but nah. Actually, not cheatsy. Well, to me it isn't, but yeah. Anywho's it. Next thing I would like to talk about is the diplomacy system. We've got the new Middle Eastern faction. We've already got the basic faction. These two basic factions, the ARC as well as the I guess you could say India faction. But we also have the new German faction, Integer, and well, I already killed this guy, but I guess it's Chungsu or Han Moon, but I like to call him Kim Jong-un. Han Jae-moon, Kim Jong-un. Oh, I'm funny. I guess this is a Korean faction, or North Korean, or whatever you want to call it. I already eliminated the guy completely. This sector over here was all his, and he provoked me earlier, so I annihilated him. But the new diplomacy, I can't even talk today. The new diplomacy system involves making agreements with people, but it also has a new meter showing how powerful your forces are, how big your cities are, and the good that you do to your city. And I so far have respect for three of the other 5 factions. I'm right now in the process of eliminating the American Reclamation Corporation because they've been attacking me as of late, and I guess they hate everybody, so we're all at war with them. I already eliminated this guy, and we've got all 3 of these with me. But another cool thing that I love that I've been waiting for is the new affinity system, where you can combine 2 affinities. Now, there's 3 affinities in the game. There's Purity, Supremacy, and we've got the Harmony. Now, what each one does is, Purity is, well, you remain pure human, you terraform the planet and make it more Earth-like. Supremacy is kind of like a hybrid of that a little bit. Not completely, where you're human, but you're also cybernetic. So, Deus Ex, Black Ops 3, cyborgish type of stuff. What would be another good example of it? Don't judge me. Pretty much anything, like cybernetic arms, implants. And then we've got the Harmony, which is them kind of juicing themselves on alien stuff. Alien germs. It's oh, I just inject myself in this. I'm gonna be all bluish. I think who has that affinity? No, she does. As you can see right there, that's green scales pretty much. So she's in the process of turning alien. This is a good example of full cybernetics.
Namaste.
She maxed out everything, so she's, I guess, Purity as well, along with my character, but I'm a hybrid of 2. But I pretty much maxed out doing the hybrid affinity for Purity and Supremacy, and the results, I must say, are astonishing. A good example of this would be my ships. Now, if you've played the game before getting the DLC, these never existed, but you can see how shiny they look, like the edges and everything. I love it. And if we compare this to the Purity, well, the Purity stuff is, well, blocky, and I think my allies have their ships in the sector here somewhere. Let me think. Well, we have the alien stuff, the alien vehicles here, but they're all round, and if you've played Halo, they're kind of like the Covenant a little bit. Weird shape, and they shoot like plasma out. But there's got to be somebody here with the Supremacy vehicles. If not, I'm probably gonna have to pack through some of their. Oh wait, no, here's one. And this would be the Supremacy vehicle. And you can see the big difference, pretty much. Theirs look a little bit cooler too, though. But I like this one. It's so white and shiny. Okay, moving on. But yeah, as you can see, I've already started this game, I believe, last night. I've been sort of going back and forth with it because it takes a while to do, especially if you have like a giant map that I chose out. I've been always obsessed with just having giant maps because there's more resources, you can build twice as many units, and you can pretty much screw these guys over twice as much, but then at the price, they'll have as many units too, so you gotta move quickly. And, don't judge me, but I am playing on probably the second level difficulty, so I'm kind of close to playing on Pansy level. This game, you gotta be smart to play it to, you know, move up. I'm slowly moving up that difficulty so I get used to it. Like Command & Conquer took me a long time, like not a long time, but quite a while until I started playing on Brutal, and well, I started learning how to build faster. But anywho, let's move on. I need to build up my forces a bit. Oh, what? Oh yeah, sorry, I had this one. So I'm trying to set up. No, I'm trying to set up a base of operations across from the enemy base, and set up a phase teleporter, so I can just start moving all my guys on this continent all over this place. Like just drop it right here, and just send all of my guys in just to take out the last remaining bases. And after that, I'll have that over with, and eventually one of the other three they're gonna screw me over, and I guarantee you it's gonna be either India over here or the Middle Eastern faction, because they have the most bases. And if we were to compare this to the other faction, where is the other faction? They've been kind of quiet. The German faction's around here somewhere. Oh yeah, they're right here, where they only have like 4 or 5 cities, so they wouldn't even dare touch me. I know I'm kind of speaking a little bit too high and mighty into this, but I have great confidence that I will decimate the German faction. Not saying this because I'm Polish, but I'm saying it is because they've never really been a good faction. I've played it a few times, and they haven't really done. But if we were to compare this to Civilization 5, I guess they would be not comparable to their actual German counterparts of, I believe it was, of Bismarck. So the faction's not as good as Bismarck. And oh, it's not good. But I guess you could say that they're comparable to France. And if we were to compare who Gandhi is in this game, well, there was one faction that in this game that really pissed me off, and that would be the African faction.
Your most valuable human asset has
but after the African faction, I'm starting to assume that it's going to be both the African faction as well as the North Korean or Korean faction. Because, well, they kind of just decided to attack me because they thought I was weak, but in the end I kind of gave them a big surprise. An early Christmas gift. And that it was their demise. And I sounded kind of dark there. Okay, well, I gotta hopefully take out this big guy here. But as you can see, I've got God damn, I hate when it does that. I've got quite a bit of forces here, some more hybrid forces for you. There's the auto sled, or master auto sled. We've got the the Maestro, which is a pretty good tank unit, actually, and I still have some Purity units, which is the Lev tank, and it's pretty huge, pretty good too. And I still got, I believe, a Master Golem right here that I could use against that giant monstrosity of a freaking alien. Ooh, I can attack again, that's right. Now, if you've played Halo Wars, like, the Aegis reminds me of the Cyclops a lot. Like, you know how big it is? It uses, it's like a giant bipedal walker. It's got chain guns inside, you know. Although it can't heal, it can take apart things, but it can't pull off arms like Chewbacca can. Speaking of Chewbacca, Star Wars is going to be coming out soon. Which is, I believe, yeah, I'm recording this on Wednesday, so in about 2 days, unless of course I release this video later on or earlier before. And the premiere was yesterday, I believe, and it was yesterday or Monday, I cannot remember. Either way, there's spoilers all over the internet right now. Like, I'm looking at it through my phone, and there's people complaining about the reviews. Like, I already saw one spoiler that I regret. I'm not going to say it because I love you guys too much to not spoil it if you're Star Wars fans. But it is by far the worst thing in the world. I hate the internet for this. For spoiling it because... Well, I guess not hate, but I dislike. And it ruined a portion of the movie. But moving on, but going along with it, I have mixed feelings about the new Star Wars movie because I've been following the books like since I was little. Like I bought some of the books. I read ahead. It was the expanded universe, and I pretty much I had my mind wrapped up around this entire universe, thinking it's the right one. But now that J.J. Abrams made this new universe now, like, I don't know if I can really accept this new universe now, because Skywalker's gone now, has disappeared, and like, I don't know, I just really can't accept it. So it's a little bit difficult for me to actually go and see this, though. But I'll eventually see it soon. I've been caught up on a lot of stuff. I won't be able to see it, on Thursday night because I got work. I can't see it on Friday because I'm kind of... Well, actually, I don't want to see it Friday or Saturday. I'm kind of waiting for a right moment to see it. I know some people that actually, they like Star Wars, and I hope to see it with them.
As Adam Smith said, trade is the lifeblood of nations.
And, oh, hello! Okay, so it looks like they gave up. And also, there's a new cool thing about this new DLC is there's war scores now. Maybe they had it in the old one, I'm not sure. I just didn't bother paying attention to it, though. But we've got this, and apparently they're surrendering all 3 of their cities to me. Holy shit, I will take them. Pop it. Pop it, because if I annex the entire city immediately, it's not going to look well on me. But if I create a puppet, I can hold on to it from some angle. But I guess they kept Central, of course. And there's also new quests in this game, too. Let me see this. Oh, it's a new one. His aging reversing therapy had become popular among members of the colony despite her advanced age. New husband, both resemble 30-year-old at a peak of health. Okay, so I've been doing this quest, and I'm not sure if it's only for Hybrid, though, or Purity in general, but it's a quest where one of the greatest minds in your colony is dying, and they don't write everything down because they don't like writing, I guess. And your entire colony wants them to live forever, and I guess we found a way to reverse their age. But what we did is we put her to sleep for like who knows how long this game's been going on. I think it's probably the year 24 or 25 something by now. So I guess they're probably like over 1,000, not 1,000. It's too far ahead. I'm thinking ahead. They're probably like at least a few centuries old by now, and like they're 30. They're like who knows how long years old. They look like they're 30 now in this game, from what they're telling me. But I guess I'm continuing on with this quest. I thought it was over. But imagine just having so many kids throughout the centuries. It's like it would really help a population away. But I guess you would get tired of making babies consistently. Like, I guess from a female's I'm not gonna get into that, but I guess imagine from a female's perspective, like a girl's perspective of making so many babies. Like, you would imagine it'd be pretty tiresome. Like, eventually be like, oh, it's a baby. Okay, I'll give it a name, I guess. This is baby number 57, and I guess I'll call it Joe or Jenny or something. I can just imagine just getting old. It's like, I've named so many babies, I don't know what to name this one. Like, maybe the feelings would be the same though, but like, I don't know. It would sound like it'd get old really quickly. Or you just decide not to have babies in general afterwards, and you're like, I've done enough. There's enough in the world. I'm gonna take a break. Okay, this conversation kind of weird. Okay. So, yeah, I guess aside from this gameplay, I just want to just talk about my channel a little bit more. And yes, I've been trying to work on the banner, which should have been done probably about a year ago by now. But I just recently got new stuff, courtesy of Z Hunter Katie. She kindly got me some of the oh sweet. She kindly gave me some equipment, so, you know, like Adobe Premiere. She got me well, instead of Sony Vegas Pro, she got me I got a bunch of other stuff, so I'm really grateful for that. But also I have a question for you guys. If you guys could, like, you just sort of rate my channel a little bit, like rate my channel. I talk too fast. It sounds weird afterwards. Like, rate the channel. Let me know how well I'm doing. Like, I wouldn't be offended if you added a dislike, because it would tell me like, oh, I guess you could try a little bit harder. Or like maybe it was something I said might offend you. Like, I don't mind. I guess eventually in the internet someone's gonna get offended by something, even by the littlest things. So I wouldn't mind if there's one dislike from one person and everyone else is like good comments. But like, if you guys have like a large amount of dislikes on a video, then I'm pretty sure I'm doing something that's offending the whole entire world. Probably not at the degree of Donald Trump, who's offending almost every single worshiper of Islam at the moment, and possibly and also I believe an entire country of Hispanics. But I just kind of want to know if I'm doing good. Like, at the moment, just me working on the channel. Of course, everyone else is jumping in as well. I believe Z100 Katie also has videos as well. I mentioned that in the previous video. But I just kind of want to know, like, how am I doing? Am I sucking? Am I doing good? Like, let me know. And I don't know where to put this guy. Yeah, I just kind of want to know. But yeah, I've been busy. Plenty busy as well. Like I said, I've got school going on, trying to get that done and over with. I believe I have a semester and a half left. I've got until summer. I'll get that done, then I'm free to, well, I guess I'll be working a lot, trying to make up that mad money, move out eventually. Try to do some internships for programming or into IT work. And also get some new equipment though. For this game, I've been meaning to get a touchscreen monitor as part of my 3-monitor plan, where like I'll have like a touchscreen on this side that'll be part of the PC, and then the other one will be just for, you know, console exclusive. And I've been meaning to get one for Civilization, since you can actually do that and just sort of play off of that. And it just sounds so cool to me. Like, maybe for others it's not a big deal, but I would love to actually give it a shot. Like, just try it out. And holy shit, all of his forces are isolated here, so that's not good. They're probably going to recapture most of my forces once we start going to war again. But I believe it's, yeah, 10 turns worth of, I think, peace. And then just afterwards, it's just going to be like a total annihilation. Here's another awesome thing. There's a new thing in this game where, I guess, I call it the shit-talking system. And each faction gives you like an update on how you're doing with them. And when Mr. Moon was still alive, all I would get consistently at every few minutes, every few seconds was shit talk, like, "Oh, you're doing shitty." Like, if your units suck, like, it's so freaking annoying. So now that we got this pretty much going in, like, this is the only bad guy left until I actually decided to take out most of these. There's so much noise outside. Until I decided to annihilate this team, everyone else is gonna eventually take me out. Like, she might not, but I believe they might. So I wouldn't be surprised. I guess for now I'll be waiting. I'll just be waiting and swimming. Yeah, it's funny because I am swimming. With my ship at least. It gives me time to repair though. I still have one city that needs to get ready right here. And I can start making, I can start planning for the full-on invasion. But yeah, overall things have been going good for me. Stressful, but good. Aside from, well, the chaos going on outside, you know, in the real world, we've got Donald Trump possibly winning the Republicans, going up against Bernie Sanders. Now, I really don't give a crap as long as somebody, you know, as long as somebody from the Democrats or the Republicans brings something to the table and actually goes through with it, I don't mind. So I'm not really much of a, I guess I really don't side with anybody, you know, politically. But when it comes to, if Trump wins, not really gonna be looking forward to that.
The personality traits you currently have don't seem as useful anymore.
Alright, and we're back. I guess some recording issue happened. But I made it. Let's see. As you can see, I've made tremendous progress in retaking everything. We got Fortune, Liberty, Liberty, but that's all the time that we have at the moment. Please leave a rating or comment or anything, please. I know I'm saying please a lot though, but and I know a lot of you are watching my videos too and always give me great feedback, you know, on our Facebook page. But please leave a comment, a like, dislike. I love haters. Come at you, bro. But yeah, this is CaptPolak signing out, and have a good night.